Hi, welcome to Classic Guitar Rock. I'm Jeremy, and I want to do a quick lesson today on The Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News. This is an interesting song. For those of you that were old enough to remember, Huey Lewis and the News had this huge album called Sports that came out in like '84. And man, there were like 6 top 10 hits off of that huge album. And then they had a big album called Four, which came out, I think, in '86, which had a bunch of hits on it too. So these big, huge albums. But then perhaps one of their biggest hits during that time frame wasn't on either of those albums, right? It was made for a movie soundtrack for Back to the Future, and it came out in, I think, '85 or '86. But the song Power of Love didn't appear on any albums until a Greatest Hits album came out. So just kind of some interesting trivia for you. But this is a great pop tune, and I don't remember the guy's name, but Huey Lewis had a great guitar player who just had some phenomenal, great major scale solos, and just a really good player. I think his name was Chris something. I can't remember his name. I'll have to look that up. But we're going to look at The Power of Love. It's pretty easy to play. Lots of keyboards in it, so it helps to have keyboards. But obviously we're just going to go over the guitar part. It's in the key of C, and it starts with a C. So let me play it real quick, and then I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so we're starting with a C. It's basically just power chords, right? So, or the 5th string bar chord, C. And then I leave my, this is like a C over E or EC chord, or I don't know what you'd call it. But I leave my index finger on the C note, so 5th string, 3rd fret, but then I just play the open E. It's kind of a real boingy chord, but that's what it is. So it's C, F, G, that's the intro chords and kind of the chorus part, right? Don't need money, don't need fame, that part. All right, so that's that part. And then it goes into that, which I think is the coolest part, the little vamp during the verse, which kind of goes like this, and it's cleaned up a little, and it's kind of muted, but he does this thing. So let me show you that. That's a C, again a C, and I'll show you how I play it. You can use your pinky or your ring finger. I use my pinky. So I'm playing, that's the first part. So C power chord, and lift up my pinky there. And then I transition quickly to like a C minor 7 shape. I'm not playing the C, so it's not really functioning as a C minor 7. I'm just playing these 3 strings, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Okay, so that transition is. See how I did that? So I'm playing like the 3, 4, and 5 string here, but then I'm going up to the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string for this part. So I'm barring the 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 2nd string, 4th fret, ring finger, 4th string, 5th fret. Okay? Then I'm just lifting those up. So it's. Okay? One more time. Okay? And then I slide up. So same shape. So I'm gonna, so. So that whole shape, and it's kind of muted, right? You don't want to, it's not big fat chords, because you're really only hitting the second and third, a little bit of the fourth string, right? So I slide that whole shape. Okay. Listen to that to hear kind of the dynamic there, because you notice I kind of alternate. I go, then the second time through I stay there. Instead of going, I hit this twice. Okay, so that's the part that is played under the verse. And then for the chorus, you go right back into that figure we played at the beginning. Don't need money, don't need fame. There's a little change here coming out of the chorus. A flat. So you're going, not just change your life. So you're doing A flat, F sharp, G. It's the power of. Okay, let me show you another little variation that I'll see some people play. It's really a keyboard part, but I'll see guys pick it up on the guitar, and I'll show it to you if you want to play this part. I don't play it, because if you got keyboards, you don't really need to play it. But so we do this part. Don't need money, don't need fame. So instead of going straight to the C, they do this little C power chord, but you reach your index finger down 1 fret to the B. That little slide up thing. So if you want to play it that way, you can. Okay, so that's another way to play that. Now, last thing I want to show you real quick is the bridge. Okay, and you're just going to strum chords. E flat. So I go from an E flat to a G7 to a C minor 7, F, okay, A flat, A flat, E flat, F minor 7, E flat, A flat. It's like a G suspended, or you could do it this way. That's a G shape. I'm holding down the C note, second string, first fret. You can do it that way. I just do my G bar chord and just hold down, instead of the regular G shape, G major shape, I just hold down the third string at the 5th fret, just like I do the 4th and 5th string. So let me do that bridge one more time. E flat, you say that, G minor 7, or I'm sorry, G7. Let's start over. I won't mess up this time. E flat, G7, C minor 7, F, A flat. You know E flat, what to do. F minor 7. When it gets E flat, A flat. You feel the power of. Okay, so those are all the parts. Kind of, there's some dynamics you want to listen for, but those are all the basic parts that will get you going on that song there. So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.